Oh, good afternoon everyone. You might suspect why I hold this device because the title for today is technology. Malaysia is making much effort to increase internet speed. According to Nikkei Asian Review, YTR company has succeeded in developing internet speed with investing 4 billion ringgit in infrastructure and become the biggest network in Malaysia. In addition, based on Mail Online, Malaysia saw the 8th place fastest internet connection in Asia Pacific region. But before this situation, internet speed in Malaysia has only 16% connection below 256 GB, which is in 10th place slowest internet connection. And when compared with Thailand, it actually ranks 6th in the region with an average of 18.9 MB, far ahead of Cambodia, Laos, and also Malaysia. According to Thai Tech, Malaysia's peak connection speed topped out at 36.5 MB, placed in 57 global lead, and behind Thailand, which ranked 20 with peak speeds of 31.5 MB. The next question is, what is the benefit and withdrawal the government will gain? Let's follow me and find the answer.
Wait.
First and foremost, we can argue that internet can give a new dimension to the education because several countries, including Malaysia, uses it to improve education in their country. IEEE Spectrum reported that MCMC spread the internet to rural areas by using hub and spoke models. With this distribution, both children and adults will have more opportunity to access the updated information and knowledge.
Raised $1 million?
Another benefit that we exactly have to discuss is business. In other words, internet can expand business to an international level.
Are you kidding me? Out of the gates? This is not
If you don't believe, consider this reference. According to marketing, almost 60% of Malaysians purchase products by phones. In addition, Scott Constance said that
critical for brands to follow through by creating new value for today's consumers through technology and new innovations.
everything has to have advantage and disadvantage, including internet. If you use internet in inappropriate places or times, accident can happen to you one day. For example, based on FMT News, woman at a petrol station in Cedar Park in that was burned approximately 60% of her body by an explosion, which caused it from using smartphone while filling up petrol.
Oh my.
But that is only starting point, because in long term, it can make people addicted and ignore from everything, even their family.
Leave me alone!
According to Tech Opinion, more than 70% spend approximately 8 hours on the computers and mobile phones. Oh, I forgot to tell you that Malaysians spend an average of 3.6 hours per day on the internet.
Not good.
In order to understand the title more clearly, we have asked the question that can modify the subtitle to an expert in a different field. Okay, the first question is, what kind of the advantage the government will gain from increasing internet speed?
The internet is the modern platform for media, and so all media companies need to have products, their material, their creative endeavors distributed through the internet. So nowadays when we access information, it's all through the internet, on our smartphones, on our tablets, and even through our laptops nowadays. So we're moving away from traditional media where it's all going to convergence, appearing on the internet. And so the importance of the internet for government is to provide it so that companies and citizens can access the media.
Why did internet play the big role in the business as though it were abstract?
Because internet make it easier to access to one another, so it make us feel more globalization. That's why internet play a big important role in the economics, because it will make us like access each other more easier. So without interrupting, it will eventually like increase the work performance.
And the last, is there any method that can prevent internet addiction?
it might be considered as the dual source. If you are using it too much or you into it too much, you might be addicted to the internet connections. The browsers form internet connections. So the time management is really important for you, for us to learn to use the internet.
You have to teach the kids at the young age that they shouldn't how to organize their time to make a priority. So that would be better if for them to know what is best, what to do right now, so that will eventually prevent the internet addiction.
Finally, technology are changing rapidly, which might have an effect on the internet. Therefore, we should keep the eyes on the new technology. Today, the time is over.